people way y'all hey, hey, we here, we here, we here.
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah,
guys.
you know what it is.
True.
On BME
BME,
crew.
the official,
Like that going.
the official BME, we all together, we all we got, feel me? Uh,
You got to look at that real quick.
yeah, yeah, check it out, you already know.
You see what's going on. You see what's going on.
Yeah,
You see what's going on. You know the gas. You know the gas, man.
we down here at Kings and Queens Radio, baby. You know, just with that. Radio, baby.
Yeah, I see what it is, huh? I see what it is. Huh? No, baby. You know you. Turn this way like this.
What's your station?
Like that. Oh, okay. Huh? And show them that the proper way. Either that or nowhere.
All right.
Welcome, y'allers. This is for y'all, centered right here.
All right.
Okay. Now we are live and direct on In the Know with Gazbe, Debonair, the special guest, Quasi Edge,
Peace.
Ocean,
What's up?
and we got a special actor that y'all know from Project P. Let them know what your name is. Real official. The voice is going on the school. Project P. Got the movie Sounds Better on Amazon Prime. I did the what you call Kids Rock. Really was very dominating. Got the line out. Coming all militant. Because of the skippers. So we running quiet right now.
No doubt.
We have the King and Queen over there.
What's up?
King and Queen who is live. Bum there. Let's get out of
Yeah, I brought my family down here, you heard? That's my brother right there. Real official, my daughter, my beautiful daughter, Felicia, Ocean.
Yes.
And my new family member, host of Kings and Queens Radio. Debonair.
Debonair.
No doubt.
So now, I would like to know just before we get the people here live and acquainted with y'all.
Uh-huh.
Surprise them with what new works you got coming out right now.
Oh, Big Man Entertainment?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We got the fashion. We coming out with the fashion. You know, this is some of it right here, BME fashion. We got on the headband, and I got on the hoodie, the hat, the mask. You know, we have to add this on where I'm at.
You got all them cameras.
Yeah,
That one
yeah.
right there up there, that's
Uh-huh.
the one right here. Looking at y'all right
Okay.
Oh.
So on the fashion, as far as fashion, that's what we're working on. We're working on the merchandise for the fashion. You know, we got some photo shoots coming up, some fashion shows. Then with the artists, we're working with the artists. We got Chef Kim is doing this thing right now. He's hitting in Arizona and Canada. We got Amar. We got Original Bakim. And we got Lady Razzmatazz. She's doing her thing too. So we all working as far as that. When things open back up, we're gonna come back to the shows that we do, like industry night, um, open mic, comedy, poetry. So we'll be working on that too. And everything else is basically in-house. You know, we're working on the company expanding and uplifting and manifesting.
there. Okay. So being at the building of the company is manifesting. Manifesting beautifully right now.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So we've been doing good before this. I would like to know when exactly did it begin and did it double through COVID or did it just maintain?
Okay, the company legally it started in 2008. Before that, it was I was behind the scenes working, and the first company was on the edge entertainment. But before I could have it legalized, somebody took it, so I could use that name. So I had to switch it up. And what I did was everybody used to call me Big Man, yo, Big Man, Big Man. They didn't even know me. They didn't even know me. They was, you know what I mean? They just see me, yo, Big Man, you know?
Don't be thinking
So,
about in my
so
life.
I said,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that one too. So I said, you know what? That's a good name. So I put that up. You gotta let them know the name of your company, make sure it's not taken.
Right.
So Big Man was not taken. That was the birth of Big Man King, and I love it because I'm so famous every time somebody call me Big Man, they don't even know me. I'm like, yo, how you know? You know what I mean? I feel like a celebrity, so it's a beautiful thing, man. And the logo I came up with, it's kind of cheap, but the logo is my silhouette, because I'm hip hop.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm a b-boy, so if my cane go on and I'm in my b-boy stance, then it has a circle because it's 360, and then the black is for the yellow is for light, black is for darkness. You come from the darkness to the light. Also the yellow is the gold, and the black is the people, my people. You know what I mean? And yeah, and then you got the happy and sad face because life is not always beautiful. You got sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad. You know what I mean? Those are emotions that we deal with, and the spirituality help us balance it. So that's where everything began stuff. And actually, our anniversary is coming up in April, so we started in April. So my anniversary is next month, the anniversary.
Shout out to the upcoming BME anniversary.
Yeah. I'm getting a shirt
Yeah.
made for that too. So you know what I mean. I'm making one. If anybody want to order it, just put it in. We just got our website done. Big Man Entertainment Music LLC .com.
Everybody that heard that,
Big Man Entertainment Music LLC.com. We on Facebook at Big Man Entertainment Music. Across the edge. Q Love. Our Instagram is Big Man Entertainment Music LLC, and also Cross the Edge, one word, on Instagram, and we're on Twitter at Big Man Entertainment, Big Man Q Man.
Big Man, Q Man. Huh?
I
ain't gonna lie, those some smooth ass names right there.
Thank you, brother. I think so too.
Oh, yeah,
It's
say Q
easy.
Man. Hey yo,
Yeah.
y'all ain't got no show or nothing. Y'all ain't got no characters. You ain't use that yet?
Nah, not yet. I got a cartoon though. I got superhero, Big
That's
Man.
me.
Yeah, we working on it. She's the she's
Jimmy Angel.
She's the BME Angel, excuse me, super heroine. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like
yeah,
that. I
we're
like
working
that.
on that.
That's on the TV platform, right?
No, the TV platform was I started that when for my artists and models, it's based on fashion and music. That's why I told you me and you relate. Me and my brother relate.
TV and the Bridget Connect.
I
See,
mean,
that
we relate anyway,
right.
but it just it brings it all together, like like a gumbo. You throw all that season in there, sipping like, oh, this is delicious.
It really is.
Yeah, it is, man. I love for us to work together, especially our people that get it, because all of us don't get it. I'm not gonna go into all that, but the ones that do work with them and just keep building. So yeah, I started the TV show at Brick. It's called the BME TV show. It's on YouTube at New and Improved BME TV show. You can find it there. And like I said, I based it on the artists and models. So music and fashion, but then I invited because a lot of artists and models need yeah. This spotlight, and I said I got the platform for it. Let me put some more. You know what I mean? And so a lot of them appreciate it and showed me the love. They still show me the love, and I showed them back.
That's black owned.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me? That's black owned.
Shout out to Brick. Brick is not a non-profit organization downtown Brooklyn. So, but they have classes and they have studios, so you can go there to take classes and you can use the studios for the TV show. So that's who I'm powered by.
Okay, okay.
But one day I'm gonna be just like my man Debonair and the Queen there, and we're gonna have our own setup. But it's all good. We still gonna work together.
Oh yeah.
But you know, right now I'm using brick as as my foundation for the studio.
Again, shout out to Brick.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
For people who don't even really remember BCAT, you know,
Yeah.
when they get some breeze in, you looking at Brick.
yeah, exactly. There
You
you
know,
go.
flexing Brooklyn Friday
Yeah.
night. I remember
Yo,
that.
I gotta shout out my team, man. Cause if you don't mind, Debonair, I told him I would shout them out. Miss Kim, love you, Elaine, Darlene, Selena, my CMO, my COO, Elaine Payne, Kim, our promotion team, Darlene, who is my assistant. I have my daughter here, one of the models, and all the artists. Shout out to the whole BME family. I love you.
Well, shout out to the artists too, guys.
Yeah, and my people in Cyprus, East New York, yeah. Yo, thank you for all your love and support. Word is bond. But my artist, Amar, Shakim, Fisher Bakim Allah, Lady Razzmatazz, those are the artists I'm working with now. Then I'm associated with a lot of other artists. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all of them. Number BME love for you. Shout out to my brother Dio. He's definitely down with the family. He's doing his own thing, but we all together as a conglomerate, right, Dio? Yeah, yeah. So we also got an actor, uh, you know, because we're not just managing artists and models, we manage the actors. We have some authors, um, by that I mean book writers, dancers. We're doing it all.
So how many do you say you had within a year?
Within a year?
Yeah.
I think I was up to 12, but you know, um, people come and go, you feel me?
Yeah. So
And I don't hate none of them, like,
it's like a year.
we still,
Like college, they got the year of bonus submissions.
right. So a lot of them, it wasn't the corona, it was, what was it called, communication issues, you know?
Okay, like miscommunication.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So basically, y'all was really the ones that was all in. Some of them was just, they ain't know what they
Right, they were,
wanted.
you,
They ain't know what they want to do. They just want to have conversation.
yeah,
That's
they wasn't focused and pure yet, you know what I
I
mean?
get that. I know that.
And it takes a lot of that, like, and they'll be all right. I'm still here, you know, if they ready,
Get ready.
yeah, they can come back.
Doors always open. Keys open doors. You're
Right.
holding the key. He's holding the door.
Yeah. So we're here in Brooklyn. We started out in the Bronx. Shout out to my people in the Bronx, Gun Hill Road in the Valley. And now I relocated to Brooklyn. We are here in East New York. And we got BME South in Virginia, which Missy Maintain is running the company out there. That's in Newport News. And how could I forget the other town? Hampton.
Hampton.
Yeah, Hampton, Virginia. Shout out to my family down
Okay.
Also, shout out to Lily Styles because of the beautiful African show that we just did with her. That was awesome.
Why don't you talk about that?
there. Yeah. Noni. I'm gonna let my daughter speak on it, but Noni is a fashion designer, African fashion designer that we work with, and I bought some models to do a show recently. But before that, me and Noni work. She supplies me with my African gear, you know, my gear from the motherland. Shout out to Africa.
Same with me.
I know I got the whole suit. I got
Yeah,
a
the whole
three-piece
suit.
joint and I got a two-piece joint and I have a mask, like a nice kitchen cloth mask. And she, matter of fact, she's down the road from me. She's on Nostrand and like by Beverly Road, over that stuff. No need fashion. Yeah, look, check her out
Yeah,
and
she's
support
on
her.
Instagram.
Give these folks that address
Yeah.
real quick, so they can
Oh
stop
man,
by.
you put me on the spot. Let me see.
Ah,
But while I'm looking for that, shout out to Heidi Z and Princess Lanita because they down for being me too, and they have helped me a lot. And Kevin Kev and David Bowles and damn man.
that was going on and on and
Yo,
on.
that's
So
that's
many.
my people from the art of rap and invest in yourself tour. You know what I mean? They doing their thing, and I'm trying to work with them and help them out as much as I can. Gus Mo, peace, Gus. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to all the pioneers of hip hop.
Shout out
All
to
of them,
all the pirates.
all of them that made it possible for all of us that's dealing with the culture. You know what I mean?
Sitting
Can't
in this
forget where
room
you
right
come
now.
from. That's a fact. Grandmaster Cash, no, not all of them. So many to name, man.
Man, with Theodore.
Grand Wizard Theodore, all I consider my family, man, my brothers and sisters.
Shout out to the
And
whole
hip hop.
stuff.
Yes, yes.
DP,
Yeah, DJ Kevin Kev Roswell.
oh my God. Now,
You want to tell me?
let me ask you, bro, something right quick, because I watched Project Heat. You know what I mean? I watched Project Heat. You know what I'm saying? I told Danny before y'all hit y'all own website. You know what I mean? Everybody had to pay. You know what I mean? Congratulations on that level up too. Shout out Project Heat. You know what I mean? So, from what I remember seeing, y'all have a Project Heat Atlanta. So y'all done so good because y'all get these different parts of your own city, but just expanding the city.
And that came from the higher upward writers about the little influence on that that's because they had a graphic, a demographic, people who had a personal interest. So they, we worked out and did it, you know what I'm saying? And it took off. They started doing it, and thinking on my own, most stuff. I've been so tired of the city work, filming, actually, in the sitcom. So,
Or what is the city? You could actually tell us.
those kids, I can tell you so much, but it's a film in the little show. That's what I mean, the T-shirt.
Okay.
Besides that, I mean, he's comedy working. As you can see, comedy enough to work, still, focusing on new logo, live, militant.
Militant. Check that out.
Militant is not really surfaces enough to get. Because you sit in the back type like old school, like getting the feel from the people.
Right.
The meaning behind it, it's really hard people trying to take a quick understanding that the logo becomes it's like a super loud mask. The mask actually is to cover the struggle we've been through as a people. The red over the eyes, the blood of our ancestors that we lost. So the gray is like the dead of those that remain and those that are born. So with that gives you the strength to remind you of those things that you have gone through, but regroup them to become stronger, which is why you arm your mind. And when you arm your mind, it's to research things, the life, the law, the litigation, things that apply to you, and prepare for the future along with the kids. Protecting yourself in a pandemic situation, which is made up. So that's why you gotta arm your mind to research the situation. Militarize your life and to find order, to do things on time, to cut out the procrastination. You understand? And keep the brotherhood tight as well as family. So that's the whole meaning behind it.
Nah, yo, look. So all y'all watching, nah, nah. I don't even care. I need to find the sound bite. You know what I'm saying? Get that rewind, just to have that. You know what I'm saying? Keep that in the tuck. Yo, y'all gotta understand that's what the real meaning of having a symbol is about. You know what I mean? Like not even just how we see our flags, they have representation. But nah, that's a no, that's a little bit too broad. This is exactly from it. Our ancestors right now shed tears. Hugging me right now. Hugging me right now.
That's why it's so important to cover your mind to do the research on who you are, what you are, where you came from. Because the most high created us, you know what I'm saying? We all kings and queens on the planet. Because if you go back to the ancestry, it's just a second. We've been here. We didn't come here. We've been here. Like you find a dollar on the floor, it was there. And you came a hundred and picked it up. This is the situation with them. They saw us here. Especially if you went to the other side of the world. And we were there at that time too. So they brought you back and mixed you up. And then brought you back to where you already originated from. Instead of they brought you free and you were born free. It goes on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
up to you.
White man will give you oatmeal, switch up the bowl. He ain't gonna do much. You grab the same oatmeal out that bowl, put it in this bowl, say, pour it. You know what I'm saying?
And,
No doubt,
but the
no doubt.
most sad part of it, we as a people do it to ourselves because, you know, if you ever read this book called The Scoop That Sat Behind the Door, you also you gotta realize in what we do, the way that our skin color is, the way that we dress, you already the ancestry, that's what the ancestry. You know, we were indigenous people. That's why we have the melody we have. It wasn't no scientifically manufactured into that created. That's why it tests through the certain things. You see what your body can take, withhold, withstand, and break it down. That's why the feed you the things, the testing to see what can break it down. To tap in, to then give you something later on, and then you get sick. But our body is so pure that God has created us in a different light. That everything that comes in, some that don't take into the stuff, is the reason why we leave that because we're not being truthful with it, we're being grateful. So knowing something and not doing something about it, it's not my fault, it only to be your fault. So if you don't make different of it to work better, then you know, go back to the old time. So it's already written.
It's already written, like the commandments, it's already been in there, like the testament.
Yeah,
Your body is a temple.
exactly.
Your body is the ultimate temple. It tells you problems before you even know what the problem is.
Right. That's why the symmetric in King Tut, not King Tut, in Egypt, where the people who was dark was stay in the sun. So how can anybody be there with all that radiant heat say that they superior? Especially if you spit it out from up and it's white. Everything exactly what's in your body that's impure, how can it be superior? See, this is something you gotta ask yourself. Not me, yourself. So
People
you get
trying to
sick,
call in.
you get sick and
They
your
said
nose
they
runs,
can't
and
get
you
through.
blow it out, and it's clear,
Number.
you know, other things that, you know, it doesn't take to the body, you know, like Dr. Samuel Dr.
Oh,
Keith
no, I got
said,
children when they
you gotta fast
very
everything in
clear.
your body. You gotta strip it. That's the only way you get rid of something. Because you have nothing more to feed. So if there's nothing else to feed on, then you get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
What do you feel about
Shout out to the people, you know, all our brothers and sisters. Hopefully we can, you know, stay strong with keep bringing more things, ideas, fashion, music, you know what I mean, whatever is needed that we need as a people. Black Wall Street, we can go get Wall Street. Come from Oklahoma.
I'm gonna say something that my man Grandmaster Cal said. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Everything just been reinvented. So say shit that Dio said, you know, I'm like, but it's nothing new, man. It's all been here before. Ain't nobody discovered nothing. I mean, it just improved on.
Yeah, but they didn't even improve because you can still see like the having this show, it's already embedded in you. You know what I'm saying? And doing the things that you do to get people, and they not even soliciting. That's when they say soliciting because they grab you up to soliciting and put you on the scale and they put you on the offer to somebody that's dead and then own you.
You know what that means? That how you saying it? You know what that makes you feel like right now? You see when they make the black pastor on the church, telling him, yo, yeah, tell these people what to do all these tracks.
Yeah, but that's what if you go deeper than that. When I read the story of Shaka Zulu, it broke my heart because to gain the power they gave you, you had to go through your own people. You use your people. So you gotta read the story. But you didn't because your kingdom fell. You see when they came to Selassie?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fact. There's some people on here that don't even know about Selassie. Anybody who understands about Rastafari, then they actually know about Selassie, right?
Yeah, I just sent you another number.
When they see him with all this gold and all this stuff this man had, I take it back before Selassie. I go back to Nassau Musa.
Oh, I know
Oh, yeah.
Mansa Musa.
Nassau Musa is no loyalty. There is none. None. You can pile Rothschild together. You can pile all the, and all that stuff that they got is yours. You just got to prove it. And you will never be able to prove it because we don't work together collectively. When the day we become one unit, one body, the planet is back out. You know what I'm
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. One thing to remind these people, Mansa Musa was the richest living human on the
Still
face
in
of
his
this
death.
earth.
Still in his death. Bill Gates ain't got nothing on.
Yeah, Bill Gates and all the
Look,
billionaires
Bill
put
Gates
together.
and all of them is everything. He gave away millions, not every year, millions and millions and millions of gold, bread, food, every day. Other continents had to form in to come to him to conquer. And it was our people who sold him out. Yeah, yeah. That's why they say Mo knew that the Moors ran Sicily, Italy, and having this came across the war that night with elephants. Not even the greatest, how they say, women brothers the bottom of every circus to do that. Because it's outside of them, right?
Yeah.
They will guard his forces.
Word, not.
That's sad. Without God is nothing, man. He's good or the bad, man. So, we taught civilization to people.
Yeah. Taught them to bathe, taught them to speak, taught them to really breathe properly.
Yeah.
That all started with us.
Yeah. They was always the mucus. They still mucus in the system. Until you get them out, that's when you wake up. That's when you come back to life. But right now, we all walk the dead. A lot of us.
They're the ones that are woke are being challenged.
Yeah.
They get called crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's still sleeping.
So if you inject something in your body that you know nothing about, I don't know, and you accept it, that's something you gotta look at, not me.
Church, y'all in school. Y'all in school right now, you heard?
Let's take a moment for y'all to know that y'all live on Brooklyn Station, King and Queen Radio. If y'all need anything of your fortune told or anybody of your love or you just don't know what's happening tomorrow, hit up Sister Dubang at 718-253-7273. You dig?
Listen, that's what pays bills, man.
That's what makes you feel.
See, that's smart. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. But in time, you gotta realize that certain things that isn't for us, you just gotta let it be for them. Because if it's not for you, then what do you benefit? A person said to me one time, And it was so unique that they said this. And I found it, at first I would have got offended, but I didn't get offended. So why you let your hair grow on your beard? Because you look so much better without your beard. And I knew the lion was in the desert. That's another story you don't know about. But when I said to them, I said, you feel that I should cut something on my body that doesn't belong to you, right? I should cut something on my body, right? That doesn't belong to you to satisfy you. And what does that make you?
Make you cool.
Hold on, but I didn't. I stayed humble.
Right.
Humble. Because you got to remember the story that a wise man can play a part of a fool, but a fool can never play a part of a wise man. Right. Right. Yeah. You bring the mic down.
Shout out to Sari for hooking this interview up. I appreciate you, man.
Most of the time, in sense of when you look at it, so I said to them, I said, Dad, I'm gonna cut this beard to satisfy somebody who I don't know on because of a look that's not going to manifest my growth or my future. You think I'm crazy too? I gotta laugh at things that doesn't make sense. So a lot of times, even in business, with people that I don't get along with, that'll cause you certain grief, you gotta think front of it for yourself. It's easy to go to jail, and it's hard to get out of it, especially if you don't got money this time. Me, I used to be a crazy devil, and I changed my life. I was sometimes I wouldn't think because my family, coming to the fortunate family, I didn't want to abuse that. So there's certain things that I want to do that have to start making sense as you get older in life and grow. But at the same time, you got to think about the things that that's good for you and really hold on to it. It may be rough. If a person comes to tell you something that will discourage you, you don't need to deal with that. So when the person said, I want you to cut your beard because it makes you look better for a look, that ain't gonna benefit you. I feel like the saying, you can lead a horse to water, and you see when they shot him, they still gonna run away and die too. How many of them out there dying in face right now? 99.9%. You gotta love it.
You know him now.
I love it. So that's why I took my career into taking my frustration into the acting form and staying a business and being creative. So we don't each one teach one. We knock at each other. We give each other down.
The crab in the bucket mentality.
And both said it best. Why not stand with each other and pull each other out? Shout out to Harvard.
Yes, King.
Oh,
yes,
I know. I'm very familiar with Harlem.
So like, if it wasn't for us, it would be nothing. Trust me. You people, as they say when they see us, you people. You people are the same people you living off our back. And you go faster and faster the battle because if you didn't take from us to have what you have, how would you obtain wealth? Oh, I got you.
yeah.
So everything they got is really yours. It's no ends about it. So everything created on this planet, show me one historian who did it, who wasn't a slave owner.
Right.
If Harriet Tubman, if they using all these tactics and techniques for a woman who freed thousands and thousands, if not millions, because they recorded with thousands, but we know what happened on the Underground Railroad. First of all, who created the railroad?
Definitely.
Electricity, the same thing that we use, the camera technology. Know about Area 51? When they landed and they kept it a secret, all the technology. That's why we got natural voice and music, so we're natural voice singing. We got natural with the drums, with the music. We took care of each other. We had our own in-house. That's why to this day, if you go to Egypt and they look on the pyramid in the wall, they were surprised to see black people. Not one white person up there.
Sure enough.
No one.
Not one hieroglyphic.
But yet they're so quick to use a
Not
white.
no color. Not trying to be colorful or be disrespectful to no one. But let's deal with facts. Is that heat, son? Now remember, it wasn't no frames, no machinery. It was strong black men, the beautiful trees. And let me give you another one. And I ain't gonna show you this one. It's just gonna rupture your way of thinking. In Egypt, the pyramid was built. Now listen to this. This is serious. In the dead center of the middle of the earth. Egypt was built dead center in the middle of the earth. How smart are you?
Y'all need to get onto your research. You heard?
Exactly.
You need guys to get
All
on
your
your
mind.
research.
Militarize your life.
They say that keep the books away from us niggas because we ain't gonna read them. We gonna read them.
We
We gonna
wrote
make,
them. We wrote the
we gonna
original.
Read
preach,
'em and
we
know
gonna
'em.
teach, and we will release. And it's called evolution.
Literally, that's video money. And that ain't even that's a game. That's a drop.
So
Now you go
Ocean,
to the figure.
What's up?
let me
Figure,
ask
that's
you
the
something.
figure.
Let me ask you something, Coach Dan.
What's up?
Being you are the princess to the king, big man, right here. Why don't you tell us four? Three?
That's 3 fingers.
I want them to keep that. Give me three. 'Cause, you know I'm gonna be 50. So give me four. Give me 4 fun facts about your father.
Well, he's loving, caring, and he knew that I was going to be a star ever since I was little. I mean, he knew that I was going to be a queen in the making because, I can model, I can sing, I can also dance, but I can also speak my mind on when I'm being asked to. Because it's like all this, education that I was taught about my blackness and my heritage was taught by this man right here. He took care of me like that is the real king. G, no doubt. And that's another reason why a lot of boys don't even come near because they're so scared and they're like, oh my god, that's your dad. Ah, run! Because you got to protect your black queens out here, and he's the number one reason why I'm still around.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
so you gotta protect your black queens out here
Trying to
because.
get me to cry,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's all right. It's all
The
good.
tip of Father's Day.
Well, I did, but but also like it's important to really protect a woman because we all came from a woman. Like when Adam and Eve came around, even though Eve, bit the apple and stuff like that, but we all came.
That's what they say in theory. That's why when
Yeah.
you do research,
Peace to the gods of the earth.
Peace of the gods of the earth. But no, but for real though, we gotta protect our black women out here and respect them, and because they're our main resources and they're our most valuable things that we have in this earth. Because we only get one mother, we only get one father, and on top of that, in the ancient times, women was running things. Like they were ancient queens that was leading like a whole entire armies. Like y'all heard about Queen Anzinga? She she was the one that kicked out the Portuguese out of her country for almost 30 years.
yeah,
And
I know the women are still
like
running
she
things.
like we're still running things. And so I don't get it in this culture is that how is that we're being defined as being hoes or bees or we have to shake our behinds
Because,
in front of cameras. I don't understand that. Like us women, we are so
because
powerful.
that's
We're
what
beautiful.
that's what we load our standards are not appreciating each other anymore. And when we lost appreciation, it devalues us a great deal. So if I don't appreciate you, and you know what I mean, and I feel like we're not on the same page, and you may feel we're not on the same page, rather than coming to understanding with each other, this is what turns into place. It goes back to the making of the slaves. It goes back to buck breakers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Willie Lynch. So when we allow those certain things in, we devalue each other. We look for blame in each other. But you always be the queen, and I will
Yeah,
respect you
I'm
as
always
the
the
queen.
queen.
So
Yeah,
I respect all women, all
You
the
feel
black women first.
misogynistic traits came from the heat of exactly those actions.
Yeah, of course,
Yes, it
because
did.
they felt like, um, how can he protect us if he get, was taken advantage of? But you gotta remember, at that time, dudes ain't. It's still like to this time, dudes ain't going all the way. And here it is, you got a woman that'll go all the way more than you will. And I respect it to the black woman. I ain't taking nothing from them. I come from a black woman. You know what I mean? So I worship my queen.
Shout out to
You know what I
Mama.
mean? And I'm worship to all the black women.
But also, I know my worth because I know I am a queen and nothing can take me down because it's like I know my worth. I know that I'm beautiful and strong and I came from a queen and not from, as they say, a hoe. So
Yeah. Well,
there is
that's
no
all that. All
hoes.
that is to be sick, like just like
Like,
you throw it like a frisbee. Because you gotta either let it hit you upside your head, catch it, or block it. It's a choice.
but yeah. But y'all know me, I'm Queen Ocean. Like y'all can follow me on Instagram. I'm Queen Oceania of Peace. That's Queen underscore Oceania underscore, well, you get the rest, underscore of underscore peace. I'm on Instagram. Y'all can follow me.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, and I'm on Facebook too. My actual name is on Facebook is Tylisha McCormick, but I go by Queen Ocean because that is my name. So don't wear it out.
Another MC coming your way.
So,
That'd be
and also, don't doubt my power. I'm so when I bring it, like I will actually bring it like my full force. So shout out to Harlem and shout out
Stay positive.
and also shout out to Brooklyn. So the queen is here.
Here. Brooklyn now.
I don't need nobody to follow me. I just need that when y'all see me, show me love, real love, genuine love.
Yeah.
About being peaceful. That's
And
it.
check out any of his works that he's been acting in. Project Heat, the 730, the
Dave
Rush
Chappelle, Chris Rob, Blue Gloves, the Donovan, the list go on. The Telltale Wide. I mean, it's a lot of things. Catch me with Big Man. Definitely will hit me up on Big Man and my Instagram. So you all this Christian. Man, you can hit me up wherever you see me at. You show me love, love first. And that love conquers everything.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I got too much to say, but I want to say some of this now while I got it here. First, like Nicky Benzo from Out of Rap. He works with Ice T. I forgot him when I tell out DJ Teddy Tez and David Bowie. Also, I can't forget our um our ambassadors, Mel from Mel's Barbershop, Tony Mel. That's over in East New York. You know the exact address here?
I don't know.
Well, he's over there on Pine in East New York, Finally Mel's, and Finally Mel's Barbershop.
Yeah, if you look like Mel, go see Mel. You can look him
Yeah,
up on
there you go.
look him up on Facebook.
Instagram.
Finally Mel, you check him out.
Also, my brother C Styles,
Oh yeah, shout out to
another
C-Star.
ambassador out there repping Harlem. That's our family. Shout out to C Styles.
That also reminds me. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters doing the right thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And prayers to everyone that's locked up right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Prominent.
Yeah.
All the injustice that happens to sister is big. That's what you need, especially you.
Oh,
Especially the political prisoners. Let's get the person free.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
and
Because
honestly,
Black Lives do matter.
and honestly, and my mission is to denounce white supremacy because there's been far way too many incidents that whites have been getting away with crimes that they should not be getting away with. Like for example, that what happened in Washington D.C. That is not right
Yes,
because if it was a whole bunch of black folks, it would have been a bloodbath.
we wouldn't even get a chance
Like
to
we
touch
wouldn't
the
even.
property. You've been shot.
It's ridiculous because
It's been happening for
and
thousands
e-
of years.
and
But
even
because of how as soon taught them to walk upright and working on the kids of Europe. This is what it's been. They always taught the children not to like the children. I don't mean to cut you off, but that's a small thing. It shows that history. Everybody does their research. what they do.
The other five C's. Love, chaos, control, capitalism.
And also to divide and conquer.
But see, like, people don't realize, like, who gives you the right? If you really think about the reason why I laugh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm not trying to take you the wrong way. The reason why I laugh is because they say that the crazy people who talk to themselves are crazy, but the people who are supposed to have sense, common sense is in common, and you can't buy it. Who gives you the right, a human being, to take a life, which is wrong? Right?
Only God's supposed to take lives, not the people.
Now, who gives you the right to be copying?
Yeah, we get too deep. They're gonna have like lightning strike his antenna.
Yeah, people get in trouble.
They don't like for us to talk like this. They
If you
want
don't know, look up eugenics.
See, this is exactly what happens
Oh,
when
okay.
king and queen come
Yeah.
together in unison and have just regular discussion. This is nothing.
you notice we didn't talk about nothing about no WAP and none of that. You know what I mean? No disrespect to the music, but I'm not trying to dumb down my people. I'm trying to uplift them.
Lift education.
I shout out everybody that's in hip hop that's doing good or bad, that has the heart to go out there and break the cycle to where they have music, even if you may not agree with it, but they speak in their mind. So I give a blessing and a shout out to all rappers. Even the ones that you punish yourself. Because I ain't got, people don't realize you go up, and what goes up gotta come down. It's like the rainstorm. So if you got good intentions to do good, it's gonna show. Now you're building out your bad. That's how it works.
And the powers that be, the people that, like you got your own study. But the major powers, they're not playing that music. You know what I mean? They're playing all that other,
Bug out.
The other nonsense music. If you ask me, like the today's hip hop is not like how it is back in the days where you can actually dance to or jam to. As a matter of fact, there has not been not one. Yeah, there has not been not one party that I've been to that they do not go backwards. So yeah.
The demographic is changed.
So go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
Oh, that's my brother Amon. Yeah. Peace out. Peace, hey. I shot you out. I hope you heard it. Hey, Elijah.
What you got to say for us out here in this studio?
That's
Huh?
one of our artists. That's my brother Amon. That's it.
Hey, Ma, BME. Let everybody out here know what you about right now. I mean, you got some conscious. You got some conscious.
His name is Unknown Killer. His artist name is Unknown Killer. Unknown Killer.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Sound like I got a little immortal technique standing around me right now. Oh man, hey, mom, letting you know right now, you definitely should come up and have your own episode.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna make that happen. Huh? So I wonder who else gonna call. Who else we got to call? Much love, hey mom. You gonna definitely get back.
Peace, God. Peace. Yeah, man. They telling me the number went to work. Then I gave them two numbers. Hey, my brother, the rest of y'all can get. Stop playing.
No, it ain't that you're playing. The universe blocks something.
Yeah, hell yeah. But it couldn't block God.
Yeah, right. That's why they ain't get it.
Uh-huh.
You don't get it?
I told you when you was dropping them jewels, they're going to strike lightning on the
I'm
jam.
not dropping the
Until
jewels. I'm just keeping the torch lit.
Yeah, send the message too.
I'm passing the torch.
You was jumping dudes, bro. You was jumping dudes.
Yeah, this ain't the
Same
Olympics,
thing.
but thank God for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got the torch there.
No doubt. We all talking.
That's why
We all. Till
We
they,
trying to create some more generational wealth for them.
Yeah.
till our light go out, and even when our light go out.
The darkness is still light.
Right. You know how they said the Bible says take a
That's
mustard,
how cool it was.
how the Bible take a mustard seed, but we already planted that seed, man. It's gonna grow after we grow.
10 times faster.
Yeah.
That's gonna go rapidly all around the world.
That's
It's
why.
like nano.
Yeah.
You know,
NATO.
thank you. And nanotechnology.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah.
You see one drop, then another wave.
Everything is being replayed from the original.
Like this should repeat itself.
Yeah.
It's in a new time frame and a new stage.
What the Marcus said. Tickets just coming home to roof.
Oh yeah, they root for
Yeah.
that.
What? All that. All that.
When you look it up, you
Yeah.
gotta know that Martin Luther King's family was awarded for finding finding that case guilty. So you gotta look that up.
Right.
Also,
We already
Dr.
knew that.
Saban,
Yeah.
he cured AIDS, cancer, and all that. They was found. He won that.
FBI couldn't find nothing.
So,
You know, I actually met his son.
all your mind.
You
Yeah.
know how many times that's happened? You know how many things that we discovered or we tortured, and all of a sudden the person was found dead, and they took the discovery and made it dead.
Definitely a shout out to Visit Islam. Visit
Oh, yeah.
Islam,
Yeah.
check him out. Good brother.
I feel I'm looking for all the Muslims.
Yeah, I saw him with all the brothers. And also the shout out on my bros, Yusef Salam. He's the one of the exonerated five that beat the system.
Yes, yes.
That is my home. That is my homie. That is my broskies. And also shout out King Corey Wise. He's on Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, I know him personally. He's kind of a bit of a goofball though, but but Corey, but honestly, Corey, he has a big heart. You know, he means well, and honestly, that's my bros. You can catch him at Nan every Saturday because that's where I be at. So
Shout out to man too.
but yeah, Al Sharpton and y'all, Queen Ocean is right here. Hey. But I'm underneath Al Sharpton too. Like I'm one of his huddlers. He is so proud of me of the way how I stood up and actually went to the Stop Asian Hate protest, and I was like, Stop Asian Hate, and he's like, oh my God, go Ocean, go.
So, I just want to say something real quick
And
about that. To my people, to my Asian brothers and sisters, they thriving well in our neighborhood. You know what I mean? Because you know where I'm at. I'm in shout out against East New York. They got the laundry night, the Chinese restaurant, the hair supply, the nail place, the discount stores, and we not killing no Asian people where we are. So you know what? I want the same support for the Asians because my people are going through it. I want you to come out and support us because we out there now supporting you.
Yeah. See, you gotta realize, and I want to say something, and I don't know. Really, I don't care how nobody feels. I'm just super fat.
Please do.
Right? You know,
Like
you
educators.
can't be upset, right? And my heart goes out to anybody who lost their life to being a victim of violence. We as a people got to realize us. When all those racists did it to us, did anybody stand with us? I'm not taking away nothing from what happened in the tragedy. Let's realistically look at this. So now, what God does is He's turning the clock individually to each other ethical background and group. But no one at any given time stood for us. So we always coming to save someone, always coming to help someone, allow certain things to happen. Now, the same people, when you look at the black woman who was beaten inside the nail salon,
Oh yeah.
they were by Asians. When they was in Asia, and they went and kicked our African brothers and sisters out the country and pulled them out their house, it was by Asians. When they were killing dogs and all this stuff that was going on, were by Asians. But I'm not knocking that. What I'm just saying, listen, I'm not knocking that. And it tells you, you reap what you sow. So at the same time, of course, we're passionate because we're passionate, caring people. We're gonna stand with you regardless because we stood on our own no matter what. So at the same time, you got to have that in your hearts to do the same for other cultures, other ethnical backgrounds, not just one race. It got to be a whole as a people. Until y'all come as a whole as a people, and then respectfully, genuinely, then that support is going to come genuinely around the world. So I'm not here to knock anything. I'm just here being realistic. People not you gotta realize the logic in what I'm saying. I understand, certain things that we remember, but you gotta look in the mirror. And look in the mirror, you gotta look at yourself. Because everything that was created was from who? Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just taking it back a little back because they had all of us on the show. When the first they came here and black to the Indians that they had them on the table, taking them out and making them dead, right? You know, they had all of us in slavery. They were killing Indians, killing our reservation. Remember that? Yeah. Remember the Asians. The Asians came over here to live, but they had them building the railroad. Remember? They had dry cleaning back then. They was washing their shirts. They had the opium den. They had the old little Chinatown. And they was putting them in smash too. So don't get brand new on us. That's all I'm saying. You was under. You was
Part of that time.
Yeah.
Every other race was part of that to us.
Now you acting like
Every other race was part of that to us, my brother. Come on. So now we stood alone. I'm not even talking about those that changed the community and all that. Y'all was all holding the chain.
That's what I learned from martial arts movies. Like the Bruce Lee wanted to go into the thing and have the time, no Chinese, and no dogs allowed.
Right. Yeah, you forgot that?
The Japanese did that to them.
Yeah, because their own kind was going hand in hand. Go back to Shaka Zulu and them. They did that to our own kind.
England was over there.
Come on, man.
England was one of the major powers.
Man, later for that. When they was taking our sisters, hanging them while they was pregnant, gutting them open, they was dead. So it's not. So now, this is what I'm saying. Y'all make more money off of us. Medication, the system. When we created the system, because the Black Panthers was the one who created the system. Y'all didn't want to feed us, we feed our own. All of a sudden, welfare. Y'all want to get the pat on the back and the shoulder for something that we created? Seriously?
That's when they come, when we fight for our rights, they want to be part of it. When we get the rights, they want to live off of that. But when we go to the show here and they still, I don't see nobody here. It's us.
They don't feel, I feel like this country purely is built on not only just racism, but a whole system.
It was built in what, 1676 when they came together, something like that, and then decided to make themselves superior and made laws for them.
And you know what made it even worse? Now you got the police. We see how the system
Of course. That's what it was established in 1676.
Oh.
and that system is still going to be
Yeah.
People gotta understand that this country was built off of lies and backward, bigoted, racist thoughts, and it just gotta stop.
Yeah, majority of police force in New York is still Irish.
Especially in the upper
And they
echelon.
go down for generations. But they've been here since
Yeah.
the age of 40.
Why do you think they all here in the neighborhood? They back to take the land again, and we allowed it.
And they remember when they used to have the officer that used to be in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
they used to control it.
The
Now they
big
took
dog.
that out to actually
You
make that.
knew the problem.
Because
Knew you.
that
You
was
knew
the
your
middle.
first and last name, 1978, 76.
Your whole plan.
Evans was shot in the head for a cop who used to drink and come in, killed for no reason. No.
That's one of
Randy Evans, look it up.
that's one of a million. They tell 8 million stories.
And this is over 40 years ago, 50, then 50 years ago.
But yo, BME, DO official, and all our other friends and family, we not with that. We here to make a change and leave a legacy that's not part of that.
I want y'all to come together,
I
man.
definitely
Everybody come together.
We need to come together to take back what's ours.
You know what I would love to see? More black on schools.
Now, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
I
There's
grew
a
up with
black,
old
there's a
school.
black
I went
woman
to
who,
black old
who has her own bank, who runs the bank. And women have so many. The queen. You ever notice if you play chess and somebody take the queen from them, right? How upset they get.
The game was over. They don't even know what to do.
Yeah.
No, the game is over because your mind is weak.
Exactly.
If you strategize, you can regroup and get your queen back. That's the purpose of the
Yeah,
queen.
no, we got to be
And the
careful.
queens everywhere.
Everywhere.
All purpose.
We
See,
got-
oh, yes.
All
We
purpose.
got to be careful with what we say is black owned because a lot of times there's a Caucasian person in the background behind the scenes.
Because you allowed them.
No, I'm
If
just
you don't
saying.
know, I'm just saying,
You gotta
reality.
No, you gotta know if it's really black owned.
I'm telling you, if you let the back door open and don't keep it locked, it's the saying, thou shalt not catch the first stone, thou shalt tie every camel, you protect the
Yeah.
camel, right? So if you don't protect your livestock, what happens?
Yeah, but
Everything is on.
you, I
Can't think
understand
about
what
the
you're
next
saying.
day meals and stuff
Well,
like that.
I'm
Bill
saying-
Gates owns farmland.
saying,
He's in
when I-
control of all farmland
When
now.
I say that, I'm talking about house niggas, field niggas. You got motherfuckers that they allowed to own shit. They own it. And they the face on it like, okay, like Auntie Mama was on the face of the parents.
That was an insult. That was a slap of slavery.
I mean,
You still
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
know that.
I know,
Auntie
but I'm
Mama
just
should have
saying,
been sued a long
if
time ago.
people fronting, if people fronting right there, I feel like, you know, with the black, like everybody black was buying that
Uncle
shit.
Ben.
Uncle Ben's right, exactly.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No,
That's
that was
the
the
biggest
white
reason.
dude. That was the slave
That was
owner.
even big of
But black people was buying that
You know
shit.
why we ate so much chicken? Because they threw all the slop out and everybody they made the best meals out of what slop was.
especially around the time, Don Cornelius, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Took
He was
it.
getting the hookup with good KFC. Everybody else such a soul thing to get KFC.
Yeah.
So it was even popular around men too.
Now, we talking about the fried chicken. They wasn't fried chicken.
They still a lot of.
Yeah.
Why do you think everything that they touch
They
turns to
stole our
what?
recipes, man.
What it turns to is bland, like how they are.
Real bland.
Their life is
Oh,
bland.
honestly,
Sometimes-
I've tried to. Oh, honestly, I've tasted, baked macaroni and cheese from them, and it tasted nasty.
I can taste it.
Like, it was
Potato
nasty.
salad, I
Oh
never
my
tasted
God.
it. Was sweet.
Ew.
It was sweet.
They try to mimic what you do.
And I never tasted some sweet.
Did you ever see the white dreadlock?
Oh my God. Yeah. That's bad. For us, yeah.
Those are
That's
cavemen
why.
that didn't
See,
know.
that's what they want you to
That's-
do.
Those
Is
are
point
cavemen
that out.
that
No,
didn't
you
know how
gotta
to
be,
cook.
you
Those
gotta
are
be
cavemen that
independent.
didn't know how to cook either. They didn't come here. So they had Nazi. It wasn't locked. It
Listen,
wasn't
if you
jail.
go back to the, if you go back
It
to
was
the,
a fucked up naughty year.
no, you
This
go
shit
back,
was not good.
no, you go back to how they lived in the caves in Europe. Where Flintstone explains to you who they look like. That's done with the square wheel because they tried to copy your round wheel.
That is true.
You
There is
see?
old footage of that. Too.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah.
You
But
think about that.
when you look at it, Fred Flintstone show you who the true nature of who they are.
Yeah, real inhumane. And I've grown up to have to, we have to come from Texas. Human being.
Right.
They love to say human being because the definition of being is impersonating or becoming something.
Right. Becoming you.
Exactly.
Impersonate you.
Exactly.
Who I see before me.
Yes.
Whose skin is so full of bronze, who they talk about. Yeah. Willie here. They ain't talking about them.
They refer to us as humans. They love for themselves to be.
Right.
So any type of way they still try to keep us separated and get insult.
If you look at the movie Gremlins, it shows you. Bright light, bright light.
And you see the faces that they made.
Bright light. You are as dark as you are the light.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right now we're taking a nice break.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, you already
we love y'all.
We're
We're
gonna
come on back. The one and only #1 multicultural station for all of my peoples.
Live life and love.
Peace and prosperity.
All my ladies.
Yo, they hitting that line so great. The line is gonna be
The line, right? Yo, love. So many love over there. So much love over here. So much love. Good for you, yeah. I want to let y'all know. Y'all being here live. Y'all being here live. And we love you. We like that. I know you do it. It's going to wave it. How you doing, man? You doing? Much love, everybody. Listen to DJ Doing, love, RLBL, love, Alex Scott Travels, Taz, Nelson, Christian Stan, Christian Stan, everybody getting this love. Everybody love. David, love, go. Oh, yeah. You know, yeah. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? God wouldn't be with us and have us all united here today in unison if it wasn't for the grand gesture of the Lord. Can I get an amen? Say that. Say that. You know? Lovely, happy Wednesday. For those of y'all that's a little bit horny, y'all know it's camel hump, getting over the middle of the week. Get y'all little freak on. Okay. Now, I would love to say that to the black king and queens, you, I, we are #1 priority. Now, what I mean by that is you too are the highest power. You too are the highest being. No one could tell you any different. No one could bring you down. The only thing that holds you down is your 10 toes. And that actually keeps you up. The only way you can go is up. So what I need all my king and queens to do is just look up at the sky, put your hands together, clap, rub him, hug yourself, and say, thank God. Thank God. Thank Goddess. Because you are the God. You are the Goddess. You are the highest. The highest is speaking right through you, living right through you, beating through your heart for you, with you. You are it. We are it. I need y'all to understand that. I do. Now it's time for you. We all managed to still be here for another day
through all the virus in the world, through all the COVID in the world, through all the malice being given out in this world, through all the chaos, you, like I, that are we, are still here. We all are living in the same timeline where we all just woke up today and looked up at the sky or right off out our bed and said, thank God. Now, I don't know what to tell you other than if you don't love yourself today, if you ain't love yourself yesterday, you will love yourself tomorrow. Sure, you're going to love yourself in the next second. Love is a very everlasting thing. And then one thing which is very important of love is unconditional, without terms or conditions. So when you love yourself even in the moments where you can't even understand why you love yourself. You know why? Because love is unconditional. And you will forever unconditionally love yourself. Can I get an amen to that? Can I get a say that? Can I heard you? Let me hear the word heard you. See the waves? Wave, wave. Huh? That's what we do. It is what we do. Now, I want to say shout out to everybody watching in social medias on all the major platforms that's listening on the radio. You are listening to In the Know with Gazbe Debonair on 93.5 FM WVIP, Brooklyn Station, number one multicultural radio station with hip hop, R&B, and all the Caribbean beauty. Can I get an amen? You listening to it on King and Queen Radio. It's a good encore. We gonna get it. We gonna get it going. Now, anybody wanting to get their fortune tellers told, your love life is in shambles. You don't know what's going on tomorrow. You just want a spiritual calling. Matter of fact, the spirits are calling you, and you want to pick up that phone. But here you go. You need a passcode. And you need the passcode to open up that phone. Sister Dubang is that passcode. 718-253-7273. God is good. So for you to know where you at, Brooklyn's number one station, you did. Now, I would like to say 3, 4, 5 things. Okay? One is Happy Wednesday. Two, if you got some good dope, you should roll that right now and get that holla comatose smoke. Yes, yes, yes. Anybody getting ready for spring break, I need y'all to at least hit me up too. You heard? Because ring, ring. You know where we at with it. You know where it's at. We outside with it. It's spring break. We outside. We outside. We outside. You heard? No, for real. Anybody with spring break, if you going to Miami and stuff, let me know what's going on with that. Because I'm hearing that it shut down due to everybody going over there wilding and profiling. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need y'all to change up your tune so that way I could come back to Miami too. You know what I'm saying? Like a brother man missed Miami, you know what I mean? It was good. It was good a month ago. Now spring here, you know. I wanna go back.
That's right.
No, that go. Let me ask you, Sean, the beautiful something something. What was your favorite trip or tour throughout your career? Yeah, there we go. So I can tell you one of the best tours or stories that happened in your career in the beginning. Before Big Man Entertainment.
Say that again.
Before Big Man Entertainment, you was rapping, right?
Before Big Man Entertainment, I was messing with my brother Cool Chip. Bachelor Productions, we were doing comedy shows. That's how I started out doing comedy shows. So I was doing comedy shows in the Bronx and in Harlem.
Where'd you go by?
I didn't, I was on the Edge Entertainment, but I was really under his umbrella.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I was behind the scenes messing with different people. But yeah, shout out to Cool Chip and Check Chill Out. Bachelor Productions, you heard? I was working with them. So besides that, I went to a school called Junior Academy, it was a black-owned school out in it would be the best side of Brooklyn.
Shout out to that school, Black
Yeah. It's no longer there, but they are still there because the students still remember what we were taught and how we were brought up. But it was a black-owned school, and they taught us dance. You know what I mean? So picture big man, little big man in leotards dancing. I did, plays, chorus. We sang. Then I got some more of my education from the church. I went to different schools of thought as far as with the church. My best friend, shout out my best friend Sean Williams. He was Catholic. I was an altar boy with him. Me and him was in the Scouts together, Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts. Um, my grandmother started out Pentecostal. Then we went to Methodist. Then we went to Baptist. I sang in the First Baptist Church. Shout out Clarence Norman. First Baptist Church. I sang in the young adult choir and in the adult choir. And that's how I got my education through the church, and I became a 5%er first, and then I took my Shahada in '88. So I've been going to all the schools as well. I also became a Mason, 32nd degree Mason and astronomer. So I'm still learning right now. I'm building with the Moors. They brought me in and saw what I was doing. So now I'm getting that education. So basically, that's how it all started. My grandmother raised me. I lost her to cancer. Shout out to all our cancer survivors. That's another hell of a virus that somebody put out here that's taking us out. But like my brother said earlier, you eat right. Dr. Sabi was trying to teach us before he died or was murdered. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to teach us about how to eat the right food because your body heals itself. But if you,
That's the melanin.
yeah,
And they can't figure it out.
That man.
because we have, all of us still have the same elements. Shout out to my brother, Rock Steady, yo. My man, my man. Yes.
Big squad, like you gotta come in. Don't even do that.
We got a big surprise for y'all, man.
Yeah.
This is a regular for y'all who knows on live. You see his
Okay.
face. You see a DJ Darkest.
Yes.
Yes.
He's a legend, one of the living legendary guys that I look up to. Watching them break and all that. Go back to the movie Beat Street and all those other movies.
And before that.
And before that, like, they was really rocking.
Yeah.
That's Crazy Leg Sensei right there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell you the history of what that I knew since I was a kid and I used to get my books for the factory. When you went before the factory, you knew what before the factory was.
Yeah.
Trust me. Love working on a whole new lifestyle and everything.
That was the precinct up there. What was that? That was on what?
Nobody ever shoot him.
That was 3rd Avenue and 60. That's 3rd Avenue and 63rd around that way, right? No doubt.
And let it be known, Ray. Let it be known. My man.
Station.com. That's where we are and where we're staying. This is family, you family. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it.
And if y'all ever want a tattoo get done, my man is fantastic.
Oh yeah, you do the tattoo? Alright. Yeah, I might get that B&B logo. I don't have no tats. I might do that. Yeah.
Remember, all of you are all welcome here. Your family. Thank you, family.
No doubt.
Thank you.
Yeah, we gotta get some reflections before I go.
Yes, King.
I need that pic. I need that pic from you before I leave.
You got it, bro. Thank you.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
get my sticker for my.
Yeah, shout out to Zulu Nation too. Zulu.
Zulu Afro Band Band.
Yes.
And also shout out all to the Bantus from out in Africa.
Thank you, my brother.
No doubt.
Thank you so much. Thank
Can
you.
you please say that name again? I need you to say that special name again so that way they know. Let them know.
For the original. And thank you. We are all cyclones. And we're all ones to the others.
Peace.
Yes.
Zulu Nation is
Zulu.
in the house.
No doubt.
Thank you.
That was the words from the exact King Legend Cyclone, mentor sensei, and the originator of the Rocksteady crew.
Yeah, man.
My
Yo,
God.
you know, like when the B-boys, the B-girls started, it started, I believe, don't quote me on it, but it started with an up rock. Like everybody used to B-boy, they was up. But then they brought it where you could go down. You know what I mean? Yeah. No doubt.
That's where all them people from the garage and all that, and Limelight and all them talking. That's right.
No doubt. No
That's
doubt.
right. That's right. All that kid, I wait.
No.
He was ahead of the window.
Yo, he being a little like, they go back to the disco fever where it started. You feel me? We talking about, the rooftop, the Bonds International, Broadway International. You know what I mean? The parks in the Bronx. You know, some boy theater, yeah, the Palladium. You know, what was that spot where Malcolm got killed? Yeah.
The ballroom.
And they didn't, and they didn't even want hip hop there, the music or the dances. Like these dudes brought it out where now it's known like it's known now. It wasn't known like that. You know, I remember. I remember.
Sugar Hill had broke the ice.
I remember white people saying, "Yo, that's spear chucker music," and like they didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? But it was the same thing with rock and roll. You know, they called them hippies, and same thing with jazz and blues when it first came out. You know what I'm saying?
Jimi Hendrix and all them. Who do you think they got it from? He was better than one of the best guitarists in the world, better than the biggest group they ever called, the greatest kids. He had nothing on Jimi Hendrix.
My man did a whole guitar solo right there.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
But if you watch,
Like, how you even know where your fingers is hitting which chord? You gotta know the skill there, right there.
What was
but
that
you know
movie
where
there?
that comes from?
Cadillac Records?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's who it was.
Motown Records.
Motown Records.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Detroit.
Shout out to
was
Diana
big
Ross.
around the time where they wasn't even letting James Brown play on certain mainstream
No
radio.
doubt.
But he was the king, though.
King on every station.
Yeah. He was the one rapping before a lot of people. Sample that, Jimmy News. Remember that?
They call him the Godfather of Soul. That was the Godfather of Soul. Greatest working man in show business. James Brown. You know how many times? You know how many times his joints were sampled?
Still to this day.
Yeah, he's still making money. He's still making money.
I just like thinking about the Ivy Brothers right now.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. Their samples are still getting sampled.
Yeah.
Between the sheets, footsteps in the dark, don't
So
say
back
That's
goodnight.
before
still
that, you go back to the lady Mahalia Jackson.
That's what a lot of these young dudes, don't even know.
Taking them back.
A lot of these young dudes don't even know that hip hop started from the young black youth sampling R&B records. It's just taking a break part and using that and making a whole new song and making it funky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's where it started from. Shout out to Cool Herc.
Yeah,
Shout out to Disco King Mario. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Red Alert.
And shout out to Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
All of them. And we lost some.
Beat.
Yeah, we lost some good brothers too, man.
Right, dog.
Starsky, Love Bug Starsky. Shout out to him and his family. AJ,
Nate Dogg.
Frankie,
Prince.
Frankie Jigger. Yeah, Prince, Michael, Frank Jigger. Yeah, man.
Shout out to the
Oh.
Jackson family.
Yo, big shout out to Pun, man. They just gave him a street.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
I missed it. I missed it.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
was trying to
whoever made that happen. That's beautiful, man. Shout out to him, to Biggie, Tupac, to Lost Boy, the brothers from the Lost Boy, all the brothers that we, all the brothers, the soldiers we lost. Yeah, Jam Master Jay. Shout out to Queen.
Chico Rock. It is none higher.
Shout out to West Coast hip hop as well. Anywhere you doing
Yes,
it.
Snoop Dogg. Yeah, NWA.
Wu Tang, or everybody.
Wu-Tang forever. Wu. That's
Wu-Tang.
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 No doubt.
Come on, now we'll take that.
Shout out to my brother Full
Come on
Moon.
that album right now.
That purple tank. Incarcerated Scarface.
Full Moon and Ali Stars.
Shout
Wu
out to
Tang.
Capadonna, too.
That's my man, Capadonna, yeah.
The whole Wu.
I ain't gonna lie, when I think of Capadonna, I love Check for Nigga. That's so
Yeah.
my shit. You ain't said I check for nigga.
Yeah, next time we come, we're gonna play some tunes with y'all.
Oh yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah,
And we gonna visit y'all station too.
no doubt.
We gonna do this right.
No doubt. No doubt.
Also, I want to give a shout out to my little homie Jerome. Jerome, he's the one that played Corey Wise in that movie When They See Us. He came up from the Bronx, and it's amazing how he's a Black Latino that came from the Bronx that thought that nobody was gonna he was gonna make it. So shout out to you, Jerome. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Definitely gotta say rest in peace to my man Kiki, bro.
Kiki,
My man
yeah.
Fly, you know what I mean? All the people who passed away around the world, especially East New York and other unfortunate families that want to love her through the whole covert. You know what I mean? You know, people in bondage, to my people that's here, that's free, that's in bondage, mental bondage. And you know, praying that everybody get a chance to financial freedom to, you know, give them that background and strength, man. You know, we the people on the planet, man.
And also shout out to Mother Hendricks who lost her son last summer. That little boy that was killed in the Bronx. Shout out to you, Mother Eve Hendricks. Like, you are a strong Black woman who was holding it down. And honestly, I'm here for you.
All the people that love you.
And just a quick shout out because all the things. It's Women's Appreciation Month.
We have appreciation forever.
Forever.
Forever. The month is only just 30 days. That's what they want you to get. The God in your mind, but it's forever.
Forever. Don't think it's just supposed to be like Valentine's Day, a moment or a day, not every day. But this is really the month where we show the appreciation of brother in the face with a lot of misogynistic motherfuckers. So you see my
You don't
side,
have that.
you can
You
see
don't
my
have that because the backbreaker, buckbreaker. That's why that came into play.
yeah.
All that. That's the weakest. That's the weakest. The whole equilibrium. The whiskey state. The physical state. Like they want you to be that way. You can't see it.
They want us to be weak-minded. Too hard for that to happen. When you born smart, man. You're born from the roots. You're made from the earth. Mother Earth.
Yeah. That's why I tell Mother Nature.
Yeah. Now melanin is worth every bit. We say what we get.
You can't buy a melon. You can't buy it. You can buy anything you want in the world, but you can't buy melon.
That should be one. What's one of your favorite roles that you acted?
When I play the homeless person. And I gotta shout out to the directors and all that on that. When I did the homeless person in the Telltale Watch, you gotta go check that out. And the story was kind of unique because the person they saw a watch, and basically the watch I had found, and the story is so unique that they only cared about what they wanted, And what came back to haunt them was the death of the person they killed for what?
No, I'm not. Let the people know where it's us.
You can look it up, the Telltale Watch, www.telltalewatch.com. Check it out.
Send them the link, man.
So I just told them, check it out. They can check it out also on what's the channel? The shout out. It's on mad different platforms, but just dial it up. www.telltale the movie watch.com. Telltale Watch. So when you check it out, it was shot in Harlem. Yeah, it was dope. Anything that's dealing with New York, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, the whole essence, the ambiance of New York, the struggle, you know? Because when you had trains that run all the way from Germany to Bushwick, that's crazy. And then yeah, you ain't know about that?
No, you just made me think about
And you wonder how they did that. The Germans was in Brooklyn, the breweries and all that stuff.
Yeah. That's true.
In New York.
So,
Great.
you shouted out trains. Let me make a big shout out to all our graffiti artists that
Oh
told
yeah,
the
my
culture
man
hip
Gap,
hop.
my man
When they
Gap.
used to tag the
Oh.
trains, you used to see a
John-
movie on the train.
Oh, and
Yeah,
also
yeah.
shout out to John Michael Bastide.
Oh, break it down. Who that?
Oh, so I learned him in high school. I didn't know much about him before. That he was also one of the hip hop, taggers, and he also urbanized, modern art. So shout out to you, John Michael.
And Basquiat.
I mean,
Basquiat.
yeah, Basquiat. Yeah. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Please don't kill me.
No, you ain't said it wrong. You just said the other first two parts of his name.
Yeah.
Basquiat. And he's from Bush.
Yeah, he's from Brunswick.
Flatbush.
Yeah.
He's from Flatbush.
That's what I said.
But honestly, I would love to meet you. So, like, if you can, slide in my DMs. I'm just joking. Oh, he did? Oh, I'm so
Hold on,
sorry.
Basquiat passed away?
He did?
When? What year?
Early, late 90s.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
well,
May he rest
rest in peace. Rest in peace, King.
It's crazy how
You see how he passed away, right?
About it.
He's how strong his presence is still.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
King.
Like, after you
All
die,
right.
King.
they make you famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You was famous before you went. Listen, you were famous before death.
No, I understand that part. I'm talking about.
No, you don't.
As far as you
No,
making
listen
money,
what I'm saying.
As far as you making money,
I understand that. Because you listen, you're famous before death. They claim death after because this is where they want to control anything that belongs to you that can take from your ancestors and say that like they did with Red Fox, what they did with Sammy Davis Jr., Gary Coleman. Like this is where it comes from. They even try to do it with Prince. You can't. The symbol.
Mhm.
One love for Prince.
That's the Prince.
Yeah, rest in peace to the purple one.
And purple, everybody didn't know what purple was from a tribe, the actual color Africa for royalty.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
That's why he always had full loyalty with royalty.
Yeah.
Have royalty without loyalty.
Uh-huh.
They tell me about these queens and kings and from wow.
From left.
Wow. From wow. You acquired stolen wealth. And if you go to the Western, if you go to international court, all of that which you took will be returned.
With reparations came into
Hello.
Wow.
everybody else got paid over.
shit.
You know that is weird.
You know what I mean?
We only want 40 acres. We want 100.
40 acres, that's an insult. The whole land belongs to you. So
The whole country
how do
belongs
you
to us.
how do you divide 40 acres? To whom? And you took it from me.
And how you think we gonna not grow from that? You think we not gonna want more? This feels like what the backyard feels like. This is what 40 acres of our garden should be.
But they listen.
Now this is
They
what
just as
I
slow as we are because they got them believing. Those same Caucasian people are telling to go back to our country, back to Africa. Where you going? You don't even got a country you're going.
yeah, but do you know Caucasian was a disease?
Yeah, yeah.
Look it up.
I know about the Corpus Mountain,
One of the main reasons why I like the small pots and all that.
And it's
Yeah.
pale skin because it had no milling.
They normally
This is
do.
scientific fact.
Yeah, it is.
right? That's because they was still on the inside, and he was fucking sheep and goats.
I
Yeah,
know
they
it's
still do that.
nasty.
Yeah,
They
still do
still
that.
do it.
I know.
Nasty
I
ass.
seen
You know,
videos
it's
of
funny because we joked about that many times. Like, the place that-
Why do you think they
Yeah, you really see
similarities?
videos of that shit. You're like,
Yeah.
yo, this is
But they similarities when it rains.
Death, man.
The similarities of the rain that hits their skin. The similarity of when the rain hit their skin is different from ours.
Yeah,
It seems off of odor. It's the impureness of it.
yeah, it's a little bit of an unnatural moist that's it's like that's like
We don't have that.
it's
We
the
can
equivalent to a
we can be
candle.
we can we can be stink,
Exactly.
but we can be stink and still wouldn't smell like that.
Yeah, nah, our BO is good fun. We ain't got BO. We just got
Be
BO.
on the train. You be on the train when it's raining.
They don't like that,
It
though.
smell like red dogs on the train.
Ugh, they smell worse than that. They smell like pig.
They look at you like, what are you doing
Yeah,
here?
you
And I smile at them and say,
What are
been here
you
before
doing
here.
here?
we smell like eucalyptus.
No, but you gotta
That's
smile at
just
them and say,
so
we belong
My
here.
thing is, if you discover bones from 50 ago that were black like Lucy, that means you came from us. I mean, I know the times. I know about y'all too when you got together, but I'm just saying, I should thank you. It's disrespectful to your
Put
mother
you
and
over my
father.
knee. What's wrong
You know
with
what
you, boy?
Didn't I tell you?
You gotta think
Ooh, I
smart.
used to get
You
like
gotta have the financial freedom. You gotta claim what's yours. What about the people? This is why I say we weak as the people. Because if we work together economically and do the math and prove it, like we've been proving, you gotta give it back. Hurricane showed you that when they locked him up forcibly.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
what we're doing. That's why they hit us with the COVID now.
Yeah, the combination.
Yeah.
That's like
I heard they calmed us up.
Oh, I think it's 20.
Yeah, they got an extension, but they calmed us up.
Yeah.
They know that the ones
And we ain't gotta do nothing too.
I
God.
will do that.
Yeah, the time and place for everything. Isn't that a fact?
Remember that big old
Anybody heard about Bill Gates trying to block the sun?
And-
Why would you want to do that?
And make the time not be able to go back. You heard about that?
See, this is what happens when you be having, you got people so close into this shit,
Yeah.
they don't realize that they gotta live with this. They
Right.
can't live without this outside.
Yeah,
This
how
phone
you gonna
will
have-
leave them.
How you gonna have
But what you was doing before you had it?
How you gonna have
We was
vegetation
having
and
time
everything?
with the sun died.
Exactly. And the
That's how they
stars.
pray.
We
What
was
you do?
down east and out west when the sun set.
Astronomy. That's what I said. When they stole people from Africa, they didn't take slaves. They took astronomers, scientists, doctors.
And that's exactly what it is. They used to tell us that the Bible wasn't really the Bible. It was a collective journal of multiple philosophers.
Yeah.
Historians, practice doctors, minerals, farmers, archaeologists,
Yeah.
all of us, all of the professionals.
Yeah.
And we all have been in the journey.
That was the Romans and Greeks that came.
And it was the Romans and Greeks who came to Africa.
Right.
You know what's funny? You ever seen the movie 300?
Yeah.
But how
I see that.
Yeah, I mean,
how often they talk about the African king that went over there with the elephants and slayed them? And that's why
you talking about Hannibal.
for the Chinese, what do they
I would
call
love to play that role. I would love to play Hannibal.
What do they call
That
them
was
black?
fire.
What do they call them black Italian
Oh no,
The Black Italians?
I would love to play Queen Nzinga.
movies? But what was their real names? Like they know they with black.
Mulatto.
Mulatto?
No, not that one. Not that
Um,
one. It's a certain part of England.
Bacon?
The people or Shinnecock.
No, it's over there in Italy. Like they were over here. They were over here, but they were.
Blanket?
You just ask your phone. All you gotta do is ask your phone. Because your phone know everything about you that you know about you. So that's when they try to.
That comes from that big
big computer called a Beast in Germany that has all the information. So
Good shot. Siri, what's the name? What was it called? Italian
Moors, really? They really come from Moor generation. Because the Moors, bro, Moors ruled all of Spain and all that at that time, before Christianity. Christianity was a weapon used to enslave you. Yeah. Because when the Vikings got crushed, remember, even in Russia was black people. But the Moors studied Islam, right? No, Moors was Islamic, but it was a group that worshipped Allah before they knew. If you don't understand, you gotta look it up. I can't.
More the observation. I
They said it was war though. They couldn't understand. It was war. And they said whoa and all that, M and all that. And before they came with the dialogue of learning the alphabet, what you taught them, to then describe darkness as a nigga. That's why the second president was black. John Hickson was the second president.
Yep. John
Hickson.
Now everybody is definitely
He's on the back of the $2 bill.
That's why they discontinued it.
Right, yeah. If you have one of those, you'll see he's the only pepper in the whole salt. In the crown of the salt.
He's the only pepper in the whole salt. That's a fact, though. It really was before anything else ever happened. Right now, Obama's obviously the only one that's pulling out in the world.
Because that's all they do.
That's all they do. But they don't know about nothing. I wish they did, because I remember.
They don't have. This is what it's called arming your mind.
And that was the one who really helped. George Washington didn't know what he was doing. He wasn't even the leader. George Washington was a Mason.
Yeah. Who stood on the square. Who we follow under those of the Masonry that came from the other part of the highest. Oh man, I can't even. The highest level of Masonry under 30. What is it? 32, 31? How many degrees? 33, right? Plus degrees, and after the plus degree, after that you got to read the what? You got to go to the Kitab. My point is saying that you have to read.
Okay, that's what they're trying to do. Some things ultimately, of course, passages that no, the Torah is Jewish. You start out.
The real, it's no Jew.
You go to
right, but
you go to all of
the books.
The Christianity, the Bible, the Torah, and also they have what you call it the Bible.
Right.
The New Testament.
Right.
And that's the ultimate end all be all.
But they never tell you about the Maccabees. So they skip the Maccabees to go to the Bible. You see, a lot of people don't know about the Maccabees.
Tell us anything about the Maccabees. What's the Maccabees?
Man, you want to do the order first,
Well, for what I know is that the Maccabees actually fought against Antiochus and took back their temple after he kept destroying their temple and keep disrespecting them, so they fought back and took back what's theirs.
And now where's the Maccabees?
Look, see, the queen, they would be the person. You gotta see. This is where you get the enlightenment from.
Yeah.
And she just gave you a spectrum of it, not even a full. And she's younger than me. And look at that. So it's already instilled in me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want y'all to understand. Do you understand what y'all witnessing? You know what they say? It takes a village to raise a child. Do you see what the perfect example of this is?
Yeah.
Right in front of you. I need y'all to just stare at that for a moment.
And to be honest, I didn't even know about the Maccabees until my family taught me. Hello.
And what year that was, Queen?
A year?
When they taught you.
Oh, ever since I was young. Ever
How
since I was a baby.
How old are you now? Tell them.
Oh, I'll be 25 in August.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
You know how I found out about the Maccabees? How you found out? All right, this is how I found out about the Maccabees. Y'all listening? When you go to any hotel, that's the only Bible they have. That's how I found out.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, we know that's part of the business. If you have the Bible knowledge.
And they ain't give you the 100%. They was going it down by the time it was time.
Yeah.
Wow. You know how I know about the Maccabees?
The Maccabees is the King James.
No, no. The Maccabee is the original Old Testament, but it was watered down. It was a book that they had. The slaves had it before they had got heard. So basically, I've learned the Maccabee through Imam Esau when I learned Arabic in Bushwick, where he cleaned Bushwick up back in the early '70s. When they changed, before he changed over to Ansar Law and became Malachi York, and went to Atlanta, and that's where they resided him at that time. He's still alive, but he um,
He's another political.
he the one that he started the right knowledge. 363 questions to ask a believer Muslim or Orthodox Muslim or Jew. Like, because the Jews really don't exist. They Edomite. They're called Edomite because the real people of Israel are Hebrews. And the Hebrews are the ones that. Right. So they had no melanin in their skin to be original. That's why they dress in all black to mimic what the original is.
I think it's all confidence with God, man. We all
No, but I'm not taking nothing from them because I do respect them. I respect those that worship God, but it's what you do alone with not being truthful. You understand? Hitler knew what it was. That's why they did. Hitler knew. Hitler told you. They told you found about the guy who actually sat with Hitler, the first black man, the only black man who ever sat with Hitler. What's up about it? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna pull it up because I'm gonna speak facts, and that's what you gotta live by the facts. A lot of people don't understand and want to respect it, but I gotta let you. And I'm not going by this. It's just I was shocked that they had it. I was like, wow. Yeah. And I sent it to all my brothers. Okay, here it is. Okay. The story of Samuel J. Wright is his name. He's the first black man to have a conversation with Adolf Hitler.
I'll show this to the camera, man.
And you gotta look it up on a brother who that's it, that's the picture of him right there. Right there.
wow.
Right there.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey,
You got a shout out to Colossal. You gotta give him a shout out at Colossal. He does a lot of research. You understand what I'm saying?
shout out to Colossal.
Yeah, definitely got a shout out for them. Here you go, right there. That's it.
Oh, I know.
That's the actual photo of the man who sat with Hitler.
Having conversation with
Yeah. And it was weird because he happened to be sitting somewhere where they just walked in, or I think he was there, or he happened to be there, somewhat of that. And he looked at him because I guess that was the first time. I mean, he really came close to actually see where Rock sitting at Rock City, sitting over there to see someone as darker than him as myself to come in contact. And the thing was on. And it was thrown up, and that's what got Hitler's attention. And they had to have the conversation. He even speaks about it. Let me see if I can let you hear it.
Wright's conversant with the Nazi ideology was scared and thought that would be his end. But the interrogation turned into a 3 to 4 hour dinner for two, where they discussed several topics. The conversation unsurprisingly became one way. Hitler, who was calm throughout, would ask and then answer his own questions, but with a loud voice. Wright, fluent in German, would later give an account of his encounter with Hitler.
Yeah, that's
The
enough.
time
Go
with
check
him
out
was
Colossal. Go check out at Colossal if you want to hear it.
what's his IG?
This is at Colossal. COLOSSILL. At.
Go follow him. Go check out all his info, all his content on this page. So
It is what it is. Like I salute brothers like him and Rizza Islam. I appreciate you. My brother Philosopher, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That philosophy, that's what it is.
Time for business,
Yo, it doesn't really, yo, I love you, my brother, for Allah's sake. You know what I'm saying? Young brothers going at it, going at the economical manufacturing of the dollar. That dollar don't mean nothing. It's back to coins, the gold.
Yep.
You gotta own gold and land.
Speaking of investing in gold,
Yeah.
y'all invested in Bitcoin or
Yeah,
cryptocurrency?
I got cousins that I got a cousin who I'm on the chain based off of his investment.
My brother told me about this a long time ago, and I didn't get in. We got in.
I told somebody that long time ago.
He
Bitcoin is now
before.
$58,000
He
a
was
share.
a little longer. He would have been like almost rich, but he made his money. You know what I mean? But now he like it's expensive.
I don't gotta go up there. I used to tell my cousin the greatest investment is you.
That is it. That is it. If anything you put your mind to, as long as you get executed, you get to go. That's the truth.
One thing is good. Those are all wise investments. Like pain and food and you know, gold, all of that land, those things are invested. Like community investment is the children, you know what I mean? Investing in them to be better.
But you gotta feed them. You gotta give them that knowledge, and that's why the gold and the land is important because it's something that you have to leave to them.
And invest in ourselves, our people, our community.
Yeah, and our education within. That's right. Everything
Like,
you're saying is right.
He knows. Like I'm not originally from Eastern York, but
He's from Earth.
I moved out there. Yeah, I know. I moved out there, and I became part of that community. You know what I mean? And I want to do better. Like we do a lot of things with the community. Like we have, he's affiliated. I'm affiliated too, but people come and bring turkeys. We got shout out to my man Keith Rocky. He has no kids left behind.
Yeah, shout out to Keith. He's the dean of the junior high school.
Yeah, and one of the queens came through, and we gave our coat to the children over in Cyprus. So
It's a fact.
Yeah.
Right now, when I'm thinking about stock, right? Would you advise someone to invest in stock for the long term or at this point, being that Bitcoin is or would you tell them to invest in it?
You got dependent
I
stock.
would say both.
I want to invest in both because the options vary. And with your investment in independent, it grows greater.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you actually advise somebody? Robinhood or Webull?
I mean, you can do both if you can afford it.
I would have to do my research.
Do the research to see what applies to you.
No. All right. So I'm gonna say a company right now.
Sound like you know about it. See, I don't.
Real town,
Yeah.
Well, where you see your greatest investment at?
I'll say REIT.
Okay.
And it's only because I get paid monthly.
Right.
So I would say something like Blackstone,
Yeah, that's one good one.
Cornerstone.
Right.
You could even go for AJML, who's in Credit Suisse. But that's for
All right. So, who you think they got the dynamics from George Washington Carver?
No computer chip.
Oh yeah.
Why do you think
the
Don?
one in Japan burnt down?
It
Might be somebody.
That might be. We'll see. Hello there. May I ask, would you like to give a shout out?
Shout out to Big Man. David.
Oh.
That's our COO, Elaine Page. Big shout out to you too, mommy.
Hey,
Hi, Elaine.
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
That was Philip.
Tell us a little something, something right now. What's going on at the headquarters of BME?
Not much. Just getting time with the team. Talking to them.
Talking to the team, and now you're talking to the team via the other side out of the office. I see what's going on, a little inner office conversation going on. I see it. I see it.
Okay.
Much love to the BME team and the
Thank you,
whole
baby. Thank you.
headquarters.
Okay.
Yeah, so far we got 2 shout outs from you and Amon.
Okay, cool. I'll keep the ball in on other.
Yeah, Felicia here.
Hey, yes.
Hi, boo.
And Dio's here with us. You know my brother Dio here.
What's up, Daddy?
Hey. And I'll keep it. I can't call it. But see y'all later.
All right.
All right. Later.
Peace.
Later.
Yeah, I know. That thing
Hey, you know the wave is going out of hand over here right
that's
now.
good. It's supposed to be lit.
I have to go back.
You're gonna need a switchboard the next time we come in. You're gonna need an operator.
Yeah. Hey, yo, you got that back, right?
It's all good, man.
So who's right for us?
Right there, my man, right there.
Oh, could I see my boss up?
See, that's what love and support do.
No doubt.
That's what that do. Little blue point, so that's on. That's gonna be live for y'all. That's cool. That's
That's how
cool.
we alive.
You know what I'm saying? Live going through. That's how we do it. Live on air. Real generic.
We gotta be more appreciative of the elders that we were raised for, stuff like that. Understanding, like, the growth process. You got more than one way to make things happen. Selling food, doing other things. Besides just put all your eggs in your basket, as they say, You gotta be able to adapt with time as it changes. And that's all it is. Equip each other, that's it.
I feel like the youth nowadays
Don't blame the youth. You gotta
I'm
blame
not
the
saying that.
elders too.
it's what they go up to see right now. So
Yeah, it's
I
because
feel like what they witness is just being annoyed. You know what I'm saying?
you don't have a voice. A lot of them, because they're afraid. You know what I'm saying? And some people not so being afraid, trying to hide being afraid.
They're actually letting you know the fact that they don't want to be seen vulnerable.
See, like, I can go deep. And everyone has a different preference. This is something that we see to be built in. You understand?
Right.
So it's like you see a new Ken Jordan and you like them.
Yo. You live on Brooklyn Station. Oh my friend.
A lot of times people be afraid.
I don't know.
Everything. Or
A lot of people be afraid. It's like when you were little and you had a bike and you ain't have one to go together. And then you like keep your mom like you got to go.
Yeah.
That love is not doing it.
A lot of that is okay. Even to the point where you see, even back then there was people that would wait. You see your friend got tired, she was going to stand.
Yeah.
You know, you see that happening.
Oh, God.
Yep. You know what I mean? I said, how old are you?
28.
28?
Yeah.
See, from what you said earlier, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
And you probably heard this, and a lot of people said it, especially my age. Like when I was coming up, if me and Gio was out, or we was cutting through or doing something we had no business doing, our neighbors would get us. I'm older than him, so he might have skipped that. But me, my neighbor got me, and then after my neighbor got me, they told my parents, and my parents got me.
Mm-hmm.
We had to be in before the lights came on. You know what I'm saying? We did it. We got it. They let
Lights
us
was
know.
on and you still wasn't. When you heard your name, you had to run straight there.
Because you remember when I was growing up, they said it's 10 o'clock. You know when your kids are home. Now, yeah, but and now look at shit like they take it, they kidnap the women, sex slave them, They taking people's organs.
Talking about sex
And
trafficking.
yeah, sex trafficking. So you don't know what even happened to your child.
That's to break the people.
Yeah.
And if you form a alliance and have order on your minds and be willing to rise in your life to
And
prepare
the
the
government and the
It can't
city got involved in you raising your child, telling you can't do so. It's child abuse. But the police beat them down all the time, and there ain't no love to that actual. That too. They'll tase you, shoot you, beat you, tase you, and shoot you. There's no love there. Like you could see everything that happened with the young man, Mr. Brown. They shot him in his back. You know what I mean? Like I can go on and on. And there's men and women.
People got
They
sword.
killed him. What was the dude in the hoodie?
People got sword.
Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, you know.
Shout out to his mother.
I can't believe that dude is still walking around with Zimmerman. Yeah.
I wouldn't even care. Like, really? Y'all know what y'all doing.
Yeah, like honestly, and then my man decides to, what did he do? Did he auction the weapon?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
The racist book. They still got it on it. And then had another try to sue the family.
You know what that shit
That's some
reminds
sick
me of?
shit.
No, that's hate.
Yeah. That
That's
reminds me of
cold-blooded.
when they used to hang us and burn us and sell our fingers and cut off our genitals and sell them, and they had postcards of all that shit selling.
They did and selling to other people.
And then they used to like
these are all other countries.
Like if all of y'all were white and I'm black and y'all hung me, they would be around here. That's where a picnic came from. Picnic nigga. They used to all be hanging around like celebrating.
Yeah. That's another thing with the picnic, right?
Yeah, picnic nigga. That's where it came from.
A lot of things that
that's why we barbecue, right, guys?
You remember?
Yeah,
one day, look.
We love picnic.
It was a sister. Ice cream sale.
Yeah. Oh.
She came to the neighborhood playing the song. I said, sis, is there any other songs you can play?
What was the name of it? Nigga want a watermelon?
Yeah.
I can put it up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Put it up. Nigga want a watermelon.
And you see how it's stuff.
Blatantly,
and the kids was
do
not,
that.
You know, it's the kids.
And you think about
what the sister told me?
How we all came to the truck because of that song.
We all raised that truck. Every single one of us raised
I was playing it.
Yeah. We didn't know though.
Look at these things.
They need to change that now.
You know how fucked up that is now?
Yeah.
You see, I'm thinking about myself how goofy I was.
They should see the record
company.
They should.
And I love watermelon.
Look, they should sue the record company and the generation of wealth who have played that wealth for the family and sue them for that too.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because the kids be done.
And they can go to the check systems and actually recover most of that money too.
They can recover everything.
Think about that.
Yo, all of us right here should start a class action lawsuit. We coming for you.
You violated the nation.
Yeah.
More than the nation, a planet of people.
And you put defamation of character on the whole race.
And it was a hit.
That's crazy, right?
Well, I do love watermelon.
In this era,
but fuck
if it was
all
that
that.
back
That's
then.
besides the point.
You know why they say nigga love a watermelon? You know what a watermelon does to the body?
It was purpose replenishes that body.
And they can't do that for them. So that's why a nigga love a watermelon.
It's like the nigga love chicken. You know, you can't cook it, so you can't cook it like how we cook it. You saying.
That's all you had to eat.
Yo, it's not just fried. We fucking jerked it, we barbecued it.
We do. We make it.
We took it.
We know how to make it.
Yeah, that's why it's a saying. Nothing out of nothing leaves nothing, but you can make something out of nothing. And we are the ones that make something
That's
out
the
of
same
nothing.
thing.
Oh yeah.
That's the same thing with chitlins, man.
God is good.
They gave us the chitlins, the feet, the eggs.
They give us leftovers of
and now
everything.
it's a cuisine. Like they love that shit.
But
A lot of them don't eat it no more.
notice they're the same ones coming to the soul food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The same ones coming to the Caribbean restaurant.
Yeah.
More than line in jail.
Yeah.
When I was in Trinidad one time, I ain't gonna lie. It was like 1999 was a school. Because I used to go to school in school. And it's a lot. My family's from Johnstown, up in New York.
Okay.
Because they came from Panama with my uncle, went through the banking system back then in Panama. So they went all over the coast, Cuba, everywhere. The long story short, I was there. I was young, and they wanted, and Caucasian wanted. So my uncle said, "Oh, your son come here and go walk around. Everywhere you want to put yourself."
Hello?
And I looked at him and laughed at him and said, "Why you do that?"
Hello? You're on the mic.
Yes. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, Quasi.
Hi. Hi, Lady Razzmatazz. We just
Hi, how
talking
are
about
you?
you.
What? Hi,
Yeah.
everyone.
They want you to come in and do an interview, but you you BME family, so we had to shout you out.
Gotta make sure Lady Razzmatazz is heard.
You heard?
Thank you. Who was just talking?
That's the
That's the
manager,
Gazbe
Mr.
Debonair.
Debonair.
You on this phone with Gazbe Debonair radio station, man. That show. So like they all and they run out they close down.
They was the first to bust the independence from slavery.
Right.
Yeah.
Why you think I was standing there?
What about the mental
Yeah,
trauma?
sweetie. You
the
trying to get through?
Kings had that had their
Every
wives.
else in the world was slaves but that country.
That's true. So
Oh,
imagine
okay.
You couldn't come over there. And you know how they beat them? Dancing.
Yeah. We still
We
here
out there.
doing the
we out
interview.
there. We out there.
It's
We
me,
come from the highest.
Mr. Debonair,
So
Talisa,
when
Dio
they,
here.
when they say the water flows down, that flows up. That's where the problem. That's where the problem switches. That's why we got the rhythm. They try to catch it.
And they real French is more French than any French in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they got dialogues of French that they know the vocabulary from patois, from broken French, the whole and you can talk their language, that's how they can talk around them when they didn't know when they was about to when was going down.
Yeah. So that's where that reminds me of the they ain't know about what we saw.
Yeah.
See, us black folks are so smart. We actually get unified as one. See, Asian community unified. Indian community so unified. They got their own police patrol cars.
They
Just
allow
Muslim.
that. They allow
Same
that.
thing with the Hasidic Jews. They all do it.
All of them allowed that.
Because
But,
that's
but
16,
remember, we used to do that too. We used to do that. That's what the Black Panthers was about.
They make their body a union.
But what they did was conquer and
They
divide
make their
us.
body a union for one race.
Well, yeah. So Lady Razzmatazz is
Before
on
the study was
Facebook and
1492.
Instagram.
They established their body union in the 1670s. I do my reading, man.
You heard?
You gotta appreciate Theo. What was the Queen Lady Razzmatazz said? What she said?
She's on Instagram and Facebook.
Can you shout out everybody on Facebook and Instagram, please?
Yes, hi. I'm Lady Razzmatazz, and my Facebook page is Lady Razzmatazz1. And I'm sorry, Instagram is Lady Razzmatazz1, all small caps, and Lady Razzmatazz on Facebook.
It is.
You catch me there.
Oh, no, I get to do my commercial now. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is.
That's my favorite commercial
Scoop,
right there.
Shakalaka, shakalaka. And this is my favorite part right here. Sprinkles.
And you know what's crazy? The dudes who was locked up, throwing all that, they made the ice cream,
Uh-huh.
Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's, yeah.
Yeah, they started that from jail.
Mm-hmm.
Shout
Wow.
out to Ben and Jerry. Because around the time throughout the whole Black Lives Matter protest, guess who was actually contributing and donating to the cause?
Ben and Jerry's?
Ben and Jerry.
That's what's up. I didn't know that. I learned something.
And you know, bump me
Yeah.
out. How y'all didn't know Black Lives Matter since slavery?
Yo, for real. Y'all was using us for the whole purpose that we mattered. Y'all didn't.
Then they took claim for saying somebody created it. How can you create something for us that was already there?
That's like trying to say
Because
the
you patented it
NAACP.
first. You rushed the
Yeah.
patent thing first.
But it
There's a
was,
lot of
it was
patents that
so many
people
different
go off.
organizations
Like
that
the
was the
George
same
Washington
thing.
College.
Yeah. The banking system.
Yeah.
First thing. Now you think TD, JP and Morgan and all them, they got it from him.
You gotta understand. Even the red light, green light. Come on now. Everything is basically made. and sold in
Peanut
the
butter.
plant. Yes.
Don't forget Booker T.
Even this.
Washington.
All these machines was made from us black folks.
Peanut butter.
And guess what was patented? First in Princeton, and then everyone else went along. Now you see these, but they're not owned by us.
Peanut butter.
Shoot, without black inventions,
Yo,
our
oh my
hair
God.
wouldn't
His family
survive.
would be so wealthy right now beyond measure. Not even funny.
But that's what I told you earlier. How we invented stuff and they stole it.
Patent of peanut butter. You see all these other companies that's using peanut butter.
I got
If he
some
had the
for
patent,
Crazy
I
how
got
many.
some for the world.
It's crazy how many black people
we know.
invented stuff, had the patent, and then all of a sudden
It's stolen.
they wind up dead.
Yeah.
And the patent
Look
was
at my man from
reinvented and
that made
somebody
the
else
patty.
used the patent.
My man that
Golden
made the
Crust.
Yeah.
Golden Crust.
And the other one from Ireland. The other one who made the first North Atlantic Avenue, and that beef patty place is still there on Atlantic before Rockland. Still there. You're making patty factory. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Do y'all even know
Yeah.
that the traffic light was invented by Garrett
Yeah.
Morrison, a black man?
Black man.
And besides, without them
Oh,
traffic
the
lights,
black man who
we
invented
would
navigation.
have been in a whole bunch of car
Even on the
accidents.
cell phone.
Yeah.
We originally made that.
Mhm.
I tell you one
So
thing.
much stuff we did.
That air conditioner.
During the Depression, it was a lady called Sophia, I forgot her last name. While they was going through that hard depression, she wrote Terminator. Um, she also wrote,
Oh yeah. You know,
she also wrote not only Terminator,
she wrote,
It's not the Matrix. That was
yeah,
another one.
Matrix.
Matrix.
Yeah.
So I forgot the
I
last
love that woman. I forgot
Yeah.
her name right now, but
You
shout
know
out to
they
you.
still ain't paying her money
They
yet?
still didn't pay for none of the movies. They took a whole story right
Yeah.
and claimed that it did.
Yeah.
About the brother.
Yeah,
Got their name.
the
That's how they
Asian
got
brothers, they were Asian too.
They know
Because
it's still
they
that.
just stole that.
They know it's still that. So you don't need to be concerned about what happened to you people. But this been going on to us for how much centuries?
Still
and
happen.
still our genocide is going on. Where are our reparations? 'Cause our genocide is
And
still
I don't
going
got
on.
nothing against you.
Right.
But I got a cousin that lived in Shanghai for over 30 years
I heard people.
in one of the wealthiest parts.
Man, listen, that's not what I'm hearing. I heard they throwing Africans down the street with all
Listen,
that stuff.
he's coming.
Walking around in
You know
China.
why he's coming?
I heard they doing that in South Africa.
So,
Chinese
the
people
Chinese
down
are
there,
taking
they're-
over. They trying to take over. But I'm talking about in China. The Africans living there, they putting them out of their room.
No, that was it.
They
That's why they
walking
gathered
around.
them up in Africa and lined them all
I
up. You didn't
just
see that?
seen
They
that
lined them
on
all up.
the news.
So that ain't happening. You know, whites got to claim a part of Africa that they had in the Pacific.
Yeah,
They did.
yeah.
No,
They did.
no.
England, France, and Germany. That's why Africans don't speak those languages.
It's
They're not their
because of those
original
who
language.
imprisoned they own power to sell them off, and it was in the story of Shaka Zulu. Do the math.
And that's why you could, and from there, look, and from there, you could also probably tell and notice why there's so much xenophobia going on in that country, man.
Why do you think black people look at each other like you white? Nigga, what you looking at?
Because they don't know what side you on right
That's
now.
self-hate.
It's like Nat Turner.
It's
You remember Nat Turner?
Yeah.
When he started to make
Judas
that-
is the prime example. Shout out to them actors that did they take to the
Oh
movie.
yeah, wow. Keith Stanfield, dog. Yo, listen,
That's what y'all think.
incredible.
And the
Incredible.
police that killed Turner was black too. That went up in there and fired the rounds in the wall.
And it's crazy, you know what's even more fucked up? This is kind of the sickness that
The
happens.
same
That
black,
keeps going on.
the same
Remember
black
that
that
scene
killed
where
my
the kid
man.
ran and
That killed my man Sean Bell. Shout out to my cousin Stu. And she already dropped that, and he got the rights to that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do Diallo. Come on, man. I go back.
My
Eleanor.
man just
Remember they
come
killed
home.
Eleanor Bumpers?
Yeah.
You could have hit that.
Shout out,
that
rest in
my
peace to
brother
my man
Hammer
Larry
at Billy
Davis.
Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hip hop, that's why I love hip hop, because hip hop tells you about that. Like we went from making songs like self-destruction to
No, you went to
the shit we putting out now.
We are the world,
We are the world.
self-destruction.
Yeah.
Right.
We were
You
talking
know,
about
rock.
it was blessings in the music. We was uplifting our people now. This shit now is dumbing us down, man.
It's more than dumbing us down. It's like being suicidal.
No,
Say it again.
It's like being suicidal.
or uncivilized as well, man.
Yeah. I never even thought in this day or era. I never thought, yo, at the age of 20 years.
Yo,
now,
it's still going on. It's things I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing. And you know what? There you got your piece. And I thank you so much, Charlie Murphy. And I hope you listen to us. Charlie always told me, let no one discourage you, no matter who they are. If it's your brother, your cousin, or your brother, let no one discourage you. And I still live to that in my mind.
right here, I'm thinking
And it's dudes that I've been around. I could put them on blast, but I see blessing because it's story. But I see them, and I see them one time and they saw like they saw Wilson, that away from me.
Oh, yeah. Or they be like, yo, they be looking like they forgot something. Like the new meme, they forgot the face match, they got run
And then they running from me.
They're like, oh, shit.
Dude, and the funny stuff is one that, like, it just makes me laugh. Like, I don't need to step on you. Don't step on each other's toes because you feeling yourself. Fall in line, fall in the ranks, respect each other. Because at the end of the day, if I do something wrong, pull me to the side and say, my brother, this is not how it goes. Let's sit across from each other like brothers, respect each other, and tell each other what did I dislike about you. And I have no emotions in it, so you can understand the logical where I'm coming from. So therefore, we won't have to clash. You understand?
Yeah.
As long as we don't clash, that unified strength is only going to make us stronger. Because when the outside see that you can't get along, that's an opportunity to take a stand.
Yes. Because they can just easily pick. You know, a thorn.
Yeah.
Or a splinter. It's just like that.
Come to me and say, yo, brother, listen. I don't like this, but I want to tell you that. Let's move to the store in Minnesota and let's speak out the difference. And have an agreement.
How much time we got left? We come back and do more shit.
Shit,
It is shit.
we can keep going. But you know what? We're gonna say this to keep them juicing. We're gonna have y'all drooling for the next episode.
No doubt.
Because you hear the content, you hear what we're talking about. What we're talking about isn't no waste of time. This is what you need.
It's educational.
More than education.
So
This is what
Dio
you
Fish is gonna be back. Talisha's gonna be back, and Big Man's gonna be back.
Hey,
We're coming.
it's Clean
We're
Ocean.
gonna send more people for Debonair to lift them up on radio.
If Allah open my eyes tomorrow morning, I'll be here. If Allah says it's time to go, then I gotta go with the Most High. And the Kitab and the Surah Bakr said, you would knew you would wish to death. Because it's painful there to watch our people die in the hands of the wicked and you do nothing.
Now, what I want y'all to know
That's why I'm
It's
always laughing.
is to get this glued in your mind.
Yeah.
Now you see the three, king and queen, right in front of you. These are the special guests in the know podcast with Gazbe Debonair, episode 8. Dio, Queen Oceania, Big Man.
Bigger.
And don't forget my
Classy.
big bro out there.
Yes.
So, Rock Steady, come in here one more time. I feel, yo.
We coming to check him tomorrow with Shari.
And we come to check him tomorrow. I'll be back after work.
My man, DJ Darkest, Cyclone, Rock Steady.
Without him and his legacy, you wouldn't be able to fit these two. Because I did a lot of work. I'm actually the Barbara from Brooklyn.
Oh,
You know
you
what Lucy is?
remember? Oh, yo, shut the fuck up. Them niggas said, all right, let's go.
Yeah. But tomorrow we do in the building.
Right here tomorrow. Okay? And family. Thank you. Hold it. Rock food.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get my reflections. Come on, man. Come on, bro. We need you to listen.
As a matter of fact,
Take the room.
get this out for me. I want to set a timer on this too while we at it.
Alright.
Yeah, that's right. We're here all together, family for life. Once again, thank you and for doing it again.
Again and again and
Again, to all you people out there, stay blessed. We all love you. It's a family right here. We
Yeah,
here.
that's
All
the
right.
tab is in the building on
That's
the
right.
floor.
We here together. For life. For life. Now.
You gotta run over here, bro.
Give my little dump.
Now, all day. We here. Keep it free. Putthestation.com.
I already know. You gonna send me that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna take one more
Also,
flat.
shout out to my Bushwick Radio. You heard?
Yeah, man.
I got it. Live. Y'all seen all that live? There we go. Much love, y'all. Everybody. Next episode. To the next episode.
The next dimension.
Yeah, wow.
Right? You like it, right? You gonna have another one. You got a nice one, too.